So here we are at the War Games Holiday Centre, the Battle of Spremberg, a hypothetical battle where the army of Bohemia has looked to catch the French somewhat unawares. The centre of operations being here at Spremberg. The Allied army has circumnavigated Dresden and attacked up from the south to catch the French unawares. So the army of Bohemia, which is along the front here, comprising of Russians and Austrians, and some Prussians in the middle there, mustn't forget the Prussians, attacking what was just Augereau, Souham and the Guard. There was also Latour-Melberg's French Cavalry Corps. So there was a lot of Allied kit attacking the French initially. The French were needing to hold on for a little while, and then from the north, which is over on the table on the other side there, basically another 5 corps turned up, which turned up to be 2 cavalry corps and 3 infantry corps. And over to the west there, another 2 French corps turned up later in the day. So there's been quite a lot of fighting today. People have had their hands full. The Austrians have got stuck in at the junction where the new French corps have been arriving, as you can see here. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough, so I keep coughing while I'm talking. The Young Guard under Mortier and Oudinot actually struck out from the French centre, counter-attacking, and drove quite a way into the Austrian line, taking the Austrians by surprise somewhat. So there was some pretty fierce fighting around this building here, where there were some Austrian skirmishers, and a lot of French skirmishers got involved in a scrap trying to take the building. There was another melee, protracted melee here with the Austrian infantry and the French infantry. And Sebastiani's cavalry corps is now coming in to support the breakthrough. Some of the Young Guard have thought the discretion is being the better part of valour, and they've actually fallen back. So no doubt they'll regroup and come back again. And over there, Kellerman's cavalry corps is coming in along the road there in tack march. So there's still a lot to play for in the game. The Old Guard in the centre there are holding around the village of Russia. Spremberg is the large building, the large square building at the back there in the centre of the picture. Some of the trays still left on the top. These are the figures we use, the trays should I say, to store the figures. You can see a lot of the usual debris from the battlefield, the dice, the markers we use for doubling, retreating, being unformed. So just so people can keep a note of what's been going on. And the ubiquitous white rings that we use for casualties on skirmishers, artillery and cavalry. So we don't run rosters for those. Rosters just for infantry casualties. Anyway, I'll try and get a bit more of a video tomorrow. It's just a lot of the guys here are probably camera shy. So I thought I'd do it at the end of the day, not to be too distracting. Yeah, so stay tuned, I suppose they say.